so much for joining us for Wake Up Charlotte to Go. I'm Carolyn Brooke.
And I'm Ben Thomson. Happy hump day, everybody. Before we get to any of the news of the day, we know the big news really is the nasty weather outside. Larry Sprinkle tracking it all for us.
It is a raw, rainy day. I-40 corridor, anywhere from Statesville, Hickory, Morgan to the mountains. That's where they can see some icy situations. Take a look at this graphic right here. Winter storm warning in effect all the way from the northern mountains of North Carolina right into New England. Over 70 million people affected. Some of the mid-Atlantic states in New England could get well over 15 to 20 inches of snowfall today. For us locally, weather impacts Charlotte South. Brief period of ice, no major threats for that. Then you go Interstate 40 northbound to the mountains. Bridges, overpasses, could be a glaze on some of those. Check it out hour by hour. We're going to stay in the mid to upper 30s all day between now and say 7 o'clock tonight. Periods of rain and maybe a little bit of ice in there. Not any major problems locally. Tomorrow, it's going to be sunny. It's going to be chilly. Temperatures in the upper 40s. More of the same on Friday. For the upcoming weekend, dry weather on Saturday. A slight chance of showers on Sunday, and then a big warm up for a couple days next week. In fact, by Tuesday, temperatures should be up to about 60 degrees. That's your first one forecast.
Larry, thanks so much. Let's get to the top stories of your day. More doses of the COVID-19 vaccine on their way to Charlotte this morning.
Good morning. I'm Billie Jean Shaw. More Pfizer COVID-19 vaccines are headed to the Queen City. As early as next week, Mecklenburg County Health Department is expecting to get some doses of that vaccine. Once it is available, hospital workers at high risk of exposure to COVID-19 patients, state-certified EMTs and paramedics with direct patient care duties, and public health staff working in specific roles at vaccination clinics will be among the first to become vaccinated.
Meanwhile, a second COVID-19 vaccine could be approved in the U.S. this week. New documents show that Moderna's vaccine can both prevent you from getting sick and not only that, but it also can keep you from infecting others. It was tested right here in Charlotte as part of clinical trials this past summer. The FDA could approve Moderna's vaccine as early as this Friday.
Mecklenburg County opening up new COVID-19 testing sites for the Christmas rush. This weekend, you can get tested for free at the County Health Department or at the 2 Home Depot locations you see there on your screen. The County Health Director says the demand for tests is still so high right now, so tests are taking about 3 to 4 days to process.
A huge issue for your morning commute if you ride the light rail. Starting today, CAT's Blue Line will be running on a Sunday schedule through the end of the year. Why? Well, CAT says they're short-staffed because of a dozen employees that are quarantining after possible exposure to COVID-19. Last weekend, those employees attended a private event and one person has since tested positive for the virus. Time now to connect the dots when we make the news make sense. Health experts are keeping a close eye on a new type of strain of coronavirus. It might be responsible for a sharp rise of cases in Europe, but still, that said, there's no need to freak out, at least not yet.
The World Health Organization investigating a new type of coronavirus that popped up in Britain. But experts say we shouldn't be worried the virus is mutating. Let's connect the dots. Right now, scientists are just trying to figure out if this new strain allows coronavirus to spread faster. Thankfully, there's no evidence that this one is more deadly than the other strains. And authorities in Britain believe vaccines will still be effective. The fact that this virus is mutating is not surprising. This happens with lots of different viruses, and it's rare that a new strain is actually more dangerous. Mutations can sometimes actually be a good thing. They can help scientists track coronavirus as it spread. That's how we know a mutated strain of COVID-19 spread from eastern China to Europe to New York City. The unique genetic sequence of the mutation allowed them to follow this pandemic as it unfolded. And that is connecting the dots.
Now to some stories to keep you and your family safe and sound today. Soon it's going to be even easier to get tested for COVID-19, and you can do it from the comfort of your own home. That's because the FDA just approved the first at-home test kit that you don't have to mail into a lab. It comes with the usual nasal swab, but also a device that you then connect to your smartphone. So using an app, it can process a test and you can get results in as little as 20 minutes. Kit made by a company called Illume. They say it's going to cost around $30 and it will be available starting next month.
Well, if you've been saving some of that extra sauce from Chick-fil-A, like a lot of folks do, no judgment here, go ahead and throw it out. Fellow sauce hoarders discovering a fatal flaw in the beloved Polynesian sauce. Evidently, it explodes.
Yikes.
Several people have reported their weeks-old sauce randomly bursting open. Apparently, the sauce eats right through the packaging. One Chick-fil-A employee says they even noticed it happening in the store.
So it's just the Polynesian.
What is in that stuff?
I don't know, but it's good. It's my favorite kind there.
It's so good. So good. And evidently my belly can take what plastic containers cannot.
Exactly right. Mine too. Make sure you watch us each and every morning starting at 4:30 a.m. right here on Wake Up Charlotte. Have a great day.